Hello and welcome to African Living Abroad. My name is Jamhuri and I'm here to share my international experiences, build bridges between cultures with the hope of making the world a better place. I consider myself a social observer, an interpreter of social events, a commentator, and a storyteller. And today I'm going to ask you the question: what is the scariest thing you've done lately? Or this year? Or last year in 2020? Or in 2019? Because I don't know about you, but I sense that these 3 years, with the pandemic as the catalyst, that we have been stretched beyond the comfort zone. And many of us have been pushed to the forefront of life. And I consider that as growth, because there is no growth without pain. That's why they say growing pains. And I don't know where you are at today, but I have this feeling that I'm here to kind of help you rise to your highest potential, help you step over that barrier that you have and step out into the adventure of life. I feel that our talents, our giftings are being called to use right now to help humanity. And that's what it's about, right? We're in this world to help make the world a better place, but it's just not the world itself, the globe, but the people. Because these have been very, very difficult 3 years. I mean, with the lockdown, with the isolation, many people are struggling emotionally, mentally, financially, in every way. And I feel that those that have the gift of encouragement, you are being called out to help out. And so I'm calling everyone out to come and join me, despite your fears, okay? And I'm calling on comedians. We really need you right now. This is August 24th, 2021. You know, we thought that the pandemic has gone down a bit. We've been teased with some kind of freedom. And then we've been thrown again, this difficult problem in Afghanistan, the refugee crisis. And it doesn't matter where you are. I think that you are feeling the effects because we are connected globally. And if you're a person who empathizes with people, you feel the sadness. And so I really want to call upon people who have the gift of making other people happy, the gift of encouragement. And I'm thinking about like comedians, people who are songwriters, you know, write songs, put your songs out there on social media, share it with us, words of encouragement, words of challenge, you know. And if you're a writer, let's hear your poetry. Let's give us a taste of your writing. If you are an artist who paints, let's see your expression. I mean, I feel that the world is very hungry right now for encouragement. And if we don't rise up now in these 3 years, I don't know when we will rise, because we've been holding ourselves back for the past years. But now I think we've been given freedom. And I call this is the age of rising, the age of revelation, the age where, I mean, we cannot just sit around passively. This is the age of overcoming fear. And I call this is my great coming out of the closet and becoming me. I subscribe to many or several motivational speakers and spiritual teachers. And one of the things I've been receiving lately in my email inbox is talks about rising up and letting the world see you. And if you do that, it doesn't mean that you're a different person. It is just the you, the gifted you, the one that has a lot of, powerful secrets that the world needs, that you've kept secret, okay? But when you come out and speak the way I'm doing it, you are showing the real you. You are showing who you are, that you have been hiding from the world. And so as I come out like this, since 2019, I went on YouTube. It wasn't easy, but it was exciting. And after I got the permission of my immediate family, I just really felt free to explore this. And it doesn't mean that I don't feel fear. I mean, fear is one of my most recurring topics that I talk about, because it's something that I have to overcome every time I have an idea. And then it comes and makes me doubt myself, doubt my gifting, doubt it if people would really hear me, whether I have something to tell the world. And so I think that I'm not the only one who has to overcome fear. I mean, I feel that I've wasted so many years, so much time, hiding who I am. I like telling stories. I like commenting on social events, even touching on the political, which I was really afraid of. But I just feel like, one day my mouth just opened, my eyes opened, and I understood things. And things are getting revealed right now. And they're calling me to speak about them. I mean, what is calling you to express? I mean, I would say that the first time I went on YouTube, or even I recorded myself singing a song, I was very scared of my voice. I mean, I felt like someone else. And I thought I would improve myself so that I can sound better. But that was the authentic me that I haven't heard before. And so these many years I've had to really work on myself, to work on my confidence, to take a lot of courses to improve myself, self-improvement. Because as a visible minority living in Canada, and one of the things that minorities are concerned about is their accents, whether people will understand them, and many other things. And so I've had to really work on myself and to say, what, this is who I am. This is the authentic me that I am. And I'm not having to hide myself, because I am here to allow the world to really know me, because there is no other me. I'm the only one. And one of the things that I struggle with also is, wondering about all these many things and worrying about what other people think all the time. And if we keep worrying about what other people think, then we are done. We will never rise. And so I have stopped apologizing and seeing myself as an outsider. But it reached a point where I had to embrace myself and say, hey, I live in Canada now. This is my home. And I'm going to function and participate in everything that I'm able to participate in and contribute. And I'm not making any excuses. I'm not going to point attention to myself and say I'm not capable, I'm not able to do this because I'm a minority. There is no need for me to apologize. I am here to play the game of life, to contribute to life like everybody else who deals with similar issues. Whether you're a minority or not, human problems are the same. Human issues are the same. And so I just have to say that a few years ago, I used to share my ideas with people that I felt were leaders and were active in a community, and wondered if they could maybe take on that idea that I had. And when people didn't show any interest, I was very disappointed, and I felt like they let me down. But coming to think of it later on, it is me who let myself down, because I was taking my vision and wanting to realize through other people. And they have their own plans, they have their own visions. But one day I read the words of Mahatma Gandhi that say, be the change that you want to see in the world. Be the change. And so that hit me hard. And I started to think about that. What is it that I'm passionate about, that I want to see changed in the world? And what input can I have? And so when I was getting ready, it took me a few years. I had to go on the quest of really finding out what tools do I need in order to step out. So I took many courses and I listened to many motivational speakers. But I found myself at the end that I was just sitting around with so much knowledge. And I needed to step out and practice what I'd learned. And that's where it's very tough, because when you're starting out, you are very inexperienced. But another amazing teacher, Joyce Meyer, I used to listen to her in the past, and she said, do it afraid. Even when you're shaking and afraid, just, do it. Because if you allow perfectionism to affect you, and then you will never be ready. And so that's how you learn. You learn by mistakes, and so you can see your work from the beginning, and in the future you will be very amazed at how much growth you've made. And so I want to challenge you as much as I challenge myself, that let's rise this year and really step up, so that because we are all hearing the call. It's a divine call, okay? To make the world a better place is divine. We are not standing up to destroy the world. And let's not wait for politicians to make the world a better place for us. We have seen and we know in every country that politicians may not have your back. And they may do a lot of decisions that come to bite us badly. So I think we should really realize that we are, as individuals, as groups, very, very effective. We let our voices rise. We should let our voices rise. And I would say always, fear is there to be overcome. And we are protected. We are protected. So let's overcome that fear. Let's do the best that we can. And we are covered. And so I want to say, if you like what I'm sharing, please subscribe to my channel. Share this message further, and click the notification bell to be notified for my next videos. And I will leave you with these beautiful scenes of this amazing, powerful park. There's so much goodness here. Until next time, bye.